Welcome everybody inside the Mingus Gymnasium on the campus of Mingus Union High School for tonight's Monday night basketball matchup as the Marcos de Niza Padres come to Mingus to take on the Mingus Marauders. Philip Catafamo joined by the JV head coach of these Mingus Marauders and assistant varsity coach, Coach Troy Hoke. Coach Hoke, welcome back to the pregame show.
Thanks for having me again. I appreciate it.
Well, we're happy to have you. We're going to have you be our color guy at this point. We've had you on every game so far, right. But I know Marcos de Niza tonight does not have their JV team here tonight, but mainly the focus has been on the varsity. As I mentioned, you're the assistant varsity head coach. Where are you guys feeling tonight against Marcos de Niza?
We're feeling pretty good. I mean, first of all, we came off a pretty tough matchup with Coconino,
right?
But at the same time, it was one of our best games that we've played of the year so far. So playing that type of competition and doing things we should have done, even though we came out on the losing side of that, we're still very pleased with the effort. Tonight's going to be a big time for the girls to go ahead and put those two games back to back. I don't think we've had that the years past.
Right.
So if we get that tonight, we're still moving the train in the right direction.
You know, Coach, specifically about Coconino, the team played quite well in the first quarter and then played great in the second half of the fourth quarter, but it seems like the second and third is where this team struggles. What adjustments do they have to make tonight to sort of limit those mistakes in those middle quarters?
You know, I've always been telling them that, hey, when we're in halftime, we're going to make our adjustments. They need to be able to go ahead and pick up the board talk, the X's and O's, and be able to go and put those on the game. It seems like every time we face a team, their halftime adjustments are much, how should I say, more effective than ours. So, with that said, that's going to be one of our big emphasis, making sure the girls are able to take the X's and O's for halftime. I think that they're starting to get it. Unfortunately, like you said, it takes a whole third quarter for them to finally kick in what we're trying to implement the changes on. So.
Well, you know, Coach, on the plus side, the Mingus Marauders scored the most points they scored in the season so far in 2021 with 50 points against a very good Coconino team and limited Coconino to one of their smaller point totals in 60 points in a very tough battle against Coconino. So it seems like, you know, you take some, you give some, but the team played quite well against Coco. You mentioned there was a practice on Saturday. What was the focus in practice this week preparing for Marcos de Niza?
Was making sure that we're not looking by anybody. I mean, they're not a regional team. We got Bradshaw coming up.
Right.
You know, so having this game and then you rebound right away, or I'm sorry, Lee Williams tomorrow.
Right.
So knowing that we got two regional games off the back of this right away, making sure that our emphasis is still going and playing our game and trying to impose the things we should impose, whether it's a man-to-man defense that Marcos de Niza has or somebody else. So just going to making sure that we're running our X's and O's right.
Now, Coach, I got one more question for you. Obviously, you just mentioned Lee Williams tomorrow night. You guys will be traveling to Kingman to take on Lee Williams. At the JV level first, how are you preparing for Lee Williams? What are you expecting from their JV squad?
I'm expecting them to be much more rounded this year. They've got some more height than what they had last year when we faced them. Definitely looking for another tough team. When I've been looking through the game tapes and watching some of the stuff, Lee Williams looks to be like either a solid third or fourth team in the region right now behind Flagstaff, Coconino, and ourselves. So I think it'll try to set that top tier, the top three. As well, they run a man-to-man offense right now, and they do some zone. So it'll help us as well get ready for another matchup against Coconino or Flagstaff.
Well, Coach, good luck tonight against Marcos de Niza. Safe travels to Kingman to take on Lee Williams, and we look forward to seeing you guys back inside the gymnasium on Thursday against Bradshaw.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Coach. Again, Troy Hoke, the assistant JV coach here at Mingus Union High School and varsity head coach here at Mingus Union for the girls basketball program. We've got a great matchup tonight. Both teams winless on the 2021 season. The Mingus Marauders come into this one 0-6, again losing last week against Coconino, bringing them to 0-6, and Marcos de Niza 0-8 on the season. Coach Ventura coming in for, I believe, his third or fourth season this year, looking for his first win. As I mentioned, 50-60, a very close loss for the Mingus Marauders against a very good Coconino Panthers basketball team. Some of the problems Mingus had, as we talked about, the first quarter, Mingus played great, limited to Coconino to 7 points in quarter one, a team that easily could score 100 in a single night if you give them the opportunity, but Mingus played great in the first quarter. Second and third quarter, they struggled a little bit. They started playing into the hand of Coconino. Coconino started pressing, Mingus started dribbling into those double teams, turnovers turned into points for Coconino, and Mingus just was playing catch up a little bit too late in the fourth quarter. Tonight, hopefully Mingus can start fast. Coach Ventura told me before the game that Marcos de Niza, the second time they played against Saguaro, had a phenomenal start against a very tough 5A team in Saguaro, or 4A team in Saguaro, starting out 8-0, and Saguaro had to call a timeout. They were able to make adjustments, and unfortunately Marcos de Niza lost that game. But tonight, Mingus has got to start fast, limit their fouls and turnovers, trying to get the ball inside the paint, and stay focused throughout the entire game. We're going to take a brief pause, but stay with us as we get ready for the national anthem, and then soon starting lineups and tip-off here on Verde Valley TV. Stay with us.
Introducing first tonight, the Marcos de Niza Dons, number 4, Cheyenne Engelberg. Number 25, Heather Engelberg. Number 15, Celie Garcia. Number 21, Layla Rivera. And we're starting lineup tonight for 12, Sakai Lee. Number 14, Tamasha Lasker. Number 23, Tina Lira. Number 24, Savannah Martinez. And number 33, Jada Nosi. And for your Mingus Marauders tonight, number 23, Kiara Baez. Number 14, Kiki Sarabo. Number 12, Taya Hope. Number 33, Maddie Mathis. Number 22, Rachel Odell. Number 20, Emma Hogarth. Number 10, Jade Bach. Number 0, Heaven Claw. And we're starting the lineup tonight, number 25, Taylor Brock. Number 24, Cody Mador. Number 15, Mariana Lopez. Number 11, Chase Dirksen. And number 5, Yasmin Mestis. And now if you please rise for the singing of tonight's national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And here we are inside the Mingus Gymnasium on the campus of Mingus Union High School for tonight's Monday night basketball matchup as the Marcos de Niza Padres take on your Mingus Marauders. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you here on Verde Valley TV, and we should be in for a good contest. The starters for the Marcos de Niza Padres, number 14, Tamasha Laster, number 24, Savannah Martinez, number 23, Tina Lyra, Number 12, Sekai Cooley, and number 33, Jada Nossi is the starters for the Marcos de Niza Padres. For the Mingus Marauders, it's number 5, Yasmin Mestis, number 11, Chase Dirksen, number 15, Mariana Lopez, number 24, Kobe Medor, and number 25, Taylor Brock makes up the starting 5 for the Mingus Marauders. Should be in for a fun battle tonight. Both teams looking for their first victories on the season. Marcos de Niza comes into this one 0-8, and Mingus coming into this one 0-6. And as I mentioned, both teams want a win on the season, and only one can have it. So here we go. Taylor Brock getting ready for the tip against Lyra. It is up, and here we go. Mariana Lopez takes it past the half-court line. 7 minutes and 55 left here in the first quarter. Medor swings it around to Dirksen. Over in the corner, Mestis fakes the 3, takes a dribble, pops up for 2. No good, and it is in. Oh, my bad. Marco, it went in. I thought it bounced out, but how about that? 2 points from Yasmin Mestis right out the gate, and Mingus gets out to a 2-0 lead. Laster hands it off. Nobody looking. Laster barely comes around to see it, but it's past her at that point. It goes out of bounds, so a turnover for Marcos de Niza. Medor will inbound. Lopez standing near the sideline waiting for the inbound pass. She'll get it. Here we go. 2-0 for Mingus on a quick jump shot from Yasmin Mestis that went right over my head. Mestis is thinking 3 this time. No good. Tipped around by Dirksen. Mestis gets the tip and drives to the lane, draws a foul, and she'll go to the line for 2. That foul will go on number 24. That is Savannah Martinez. First free throw on the way for Yasmin Mestis. That's good. So Yasmin Mestis getting the scoring going for the Marauders, 3-0. We'll see if she can put them up by 4. She will not do it. Rebound, second chance here. Taylor Brock off the glass and in. She gets the board and the bucket. Mingus up early, 5-0. And we've got a timeout on the side of Marcos de Niza. So a quick start for Mingus, 5-0 with 7:15 left here in quarter number 1. And you got to like the start from the Marauders, mainly from Yasmin Mestis, who was able to knock down a jump shot, knock down a free throw, and then Taylor Brock cleaning the glass and getting the second chance points, which is a focus that Coach Brianna Golston had her team focus on in practice this week. I got an opportunity to speak with Marcos de Niza's basketball coach, Coach Brianna Golston, and she told me in practice this week the focus was those second chance points and working on rebounding and working on limiting those second chance points. So early on, we'll see if Marcos can get a little bit better luck here in limiting second chance opportunities. That one is almost intercepted by Taylor Brock, but she'll smack it out of bounds. And Marcos de Niza will hang on to it under the basket. Laster will inbound for Marcos de Niza, wearing number 14, and the Marcos black and gold. Mingus wearing the red and white. Nossi takes it back across the half-court line here, guarded tightly by Lopez. Lopez with the quick hands gets Nossi to pick up her dribble. Here comes Cooley. She'll kick it out. Fake jump shot here by Martinez. She'll drive in, miss the layup, rebounded by Taylor Brock. Lopez takes it past half court. She'll get a bounce pass over to Mestis. Mestis fakes the 3. She's going to drive in. Floater is up. That bucket will not go in, but she will draw the foul. It looks like it was on the floor, so Lopez draws the foul. Actually, it's going to be a foul on Mingus, so it'll be a turnover. That ball inbounded, almost lost by Nossi, by Lyra. And that one is intercepted by Brock. Medor in the corner to Mestis. Mestis looking inside to Brock. Should go back out to Medor. Medor now at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Lopez. Lopez back to Medor. Medor inside. Chase Dirksen off the glass, not enough. Tipped around. Brock almost had it. Lopez is going to hustle for it. She'll save it inbounds right to Brock, and the Marauders will reset. Mestis in the corner. Not thinking 3, goes back to Brock. Bit of a tough entry pass for Mestis, but no problem for Brock. And she gets that one off the glass and in, 7-0. Nossi trying to get past the tight defense of Lopez, and they're going to call a foul. So it will be another foul on Lopez. That gives her 2 to start off the first quarter. Playing good but aggressive defense. Laster will inbound for Marcos de Niza. Nossi takes it behind the line and brings it across half court. Nossi again trying to get past Lopez. Loses the ball, but Laster is there to pick it up. Mestis playing tightly. Laster gets through the defense, hands it off. That's Lyra with it, back to Laster. Laster now driving into the corner, puts it up, unable to get it, rebounded by Medor. She'll get it off to Lopez, and here comes Mingus. 5 minutes and 30 left here in quarter number 1. Mingus up 7-0. Mestis, she had some time to shoot. Instead, she'll hand it off to Lopez. Lopez looking inside. Dirksen, good post move, no good. Rebound, second chance for Brock. She'll draw the foul. Not enough mustard on that jump shot from Chase Dirksen, but Brock is there to clean it up and draw the foul.
Number 24, Savannah Martinez.
It'll be a foul on Savannah Martinez, number 24 for Marcos de Niza. Well, looks like we'll get a substitution here for both teams soon. Taylor Brock's first trip to the line. We'll see what she's got. First one is good. 8-0 Mingus leads as Manny Mathis checks in for Mariana Lopez. And Lila Rivera checks in for Marcos de Niza wearing number 21. Again, 5-17 here in the first quarter. 8-0 our score. 2 fouls apiece on both teams. Maybe looks like somebody's got to take a ring off. So we'll get a sub as that ring gets removed. It'll be Celi Garcia checking in, number 15 for Marcos de Niza. First free throw is up, no good. Medor, second chance, no good. Brock, here she comes. Dirksen fighting for it, and she'll reset the offense. Excuse me, that was the second free throw for Taylor Brock. Yasmin Mestis at the top of the key, she'll run the offense. Mestis over to Mathis. Mathis had time to shoot. She'll step in, and bad pass. Medor's got to hustle for it, and it'll go out of bounds. Checking back in is Tina Lyra. She was the one who had the ring on. They had to take it off for safety reasons. Laster will inbound for Marcos de Niza. Laster unable to get it over the defense. Mestis will take it over and get the steal. Mestis gets past half court. Looking inside, she's got Dirksen. Dirksen trying to work low. All the hands in the world around for Marcos de Niza to get the steal, and Mingus gets it right back. Mathis draws the foul off the quick hands. And Mingus will take the ball in the corner. That'll be a foul on number 21. That's Lila Rivera.
Mingus ball.
Dirksen looking to inbound it. She'll find Mestis at the top of the key. She'll look inside to Brock. Brock guarded tightly. Brock unable to get the bucket. Dirksen picks it right over a couple Marcos de Niza players. Mestis able to get it for the jump ball. We'll see which way the possession arrow is pointing. It will be Marcos' ball. Coach Ventura will call a full timeout, and we'll take a quick break here. But we do want to thank our sponsor here for this girls basketball game, the Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard. Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard is the Verde Valley's choice for personal injury cases, representing clients who have been injured by car accidents, defective products, and dog attacks. Been around the Verde Valley for 15 years and is the Verde Valley's choice for personal injury cases. Again, the Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard, proud sponsor of Mingus Marauder Sports and a proud sponsor of this broadcast. And here we go, return Mingus 8-0 with 4 minutes and 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Again, do want to thank the Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard for helping sponsor this game tonight as Mingus looks for their first win in 2021, as does Marcos de Niza. And here we go, we're reset. Marcos de Niza able to hang on to it after the jump ball, so the possession arrow will now go towards Mingus once the ball is inbounded. They're going to launch it down court. Got a fast break opportunity here. Nosy with the left-hand layup is no good. So Mingus dodging a little bit of a bullet on that deep throw from Laster. Did not result in any points for Marcos de Niza, but here's Mingus now with an opportunity to extend their lead to double digits. Mestis gets it over to Dirksen. Dirksen swings it to Medor, swings it over in the corner for Mathis. Mathis forced out of bounds. So it will be a foul. That'll be the second foul on number 21, Lila Rivera, and she'll get checked out. Coming in now is number 4, that's Cheyenne Engelbert. .4:15 here in the first quarter. Mingus up 8-0. Mathis has got the inbound, guarded tightly by Engelbert. Mathis driving in, spots up near the free throw line. Second chance here from Brock is no good. And here comes Marcos de Niza. Nosey guarded tightly now by Mestis. Mestis able to tip it. Mingus will recover. Mathis will dribble up. 2-on-1. Mathis and Mestis. Mathis inbound. Mestis bounce passes in and good. So a nice entry pass from Maddie Mathis to Yasmin Mestis. And Mingus leads 10-0. Another steal for the Marauders. This time it's Kobe Medor off the glass. No good. Quick hands from the Marauders and some quick steals have been resulting in points. This time it'll result in the trip to the line. Kobe Medor able to take advantage. Medor's first free throw is good. 11-0 goes our score with about 3:44 left. Second one no good. Marauders fighting for the rebound. Medor gets her own off the front iron. Here's Dirksen now in the corner. She'll take it to the top of the key and hand it off to Mathis. Mathis dribble move past Engelbert, driving through the lane. No foul call. It'll be recovered by Marcos de Niza. We've got a foul this time. This time it's going to go on Taylor Brock.
Foul number 25, Taylor Brock. Padres ball. Another Engelbert section for the Padres.
3 minutes and 30 seconds here. We saw last time, Laster checking it down court. Once Marcos de Niza goes in their press rake, and Mathis able to get the steal. It will be a foul on Maddie Mathis on the push. That'll be her first of the night. And now Mingus playing that deep pass opportunity. Laster looking for somebody to inbound it to. She'll find Engelbert in the corner. Mathis quickly collapses in defensively. And Mestis will draw a foul.
Foul number 5, Yasmin Mestis.
So that's five fouls on both sides. This was one of the keys to the game here for Mingus, was to limit their turnovers and limit their fouls. Turnovers are doing a good job, but the fouls are right now the problem. That'll be picked off. Medor looking inside. Brock off the glass and in. Taylor Brock's got 2 more. 13-0 Mingus with 3:14 to go. Almost picked off again by Medor. Three minutes to go here in quarter number 1. 13-0 our score. Laster looking to inbound it here. She gets the inbound pass inside, and it is stolen by Mestis. She'll get it off the glass and in. 15-0 for Mingus, a quick start for the Marauders. Medor and Mestis collapse in, double team, tipped by Mathis. We'll see who was touched last by. It was Maddie Mathis, but again, great defense from the side of the Marauders. Laster will look for somebody. She'll inbound it. It'll be Cooley driving in, trying to get the foul, won't get it, and they'll call it late. So Cooley will go to the line for 2. Scoring opportunity for the Marcos de Niza Padres right here, down 15-0 in the first quarter.
Cooley to the line, shooting 2.
So let's see what Sekai Cooley can do. Her first free throw is no good. Second free throw on the way. Is no good too, rebounded by Brock. Brock looking for somebody who will take the ball. She'll hand it off to Mathis, and Mathis will bring it up past half court. She'll get it to Dirksen. Dirksen will slow things down. Gets the screen from Mathis. Dirkson's got all kinds of time inside the lane. She'll draw the foul and get the bucket. Rolled around the rim, but it went in for Chase Dirkson. 17-0. She'll go to the line for one more. And that'll be another foul for Tina Lyra. Excuse me, that'll be her first foul.
Jada Nosey checks in for the Padres.
Nosey will check in, and Engelbert will check out. And Dirkson going to the line for the and one. And that one's good. 18-0 for Mingus. Laster looking for somebody, able to find Cooley. Cooley trying to get past that tight defense of Mingus, and she dribbles it out of bounds, but it was last touched by Mingus. So I should say it was deflected out of bounds, excuse me. Laster looking to inbound. Looking for somebody. She'll find Nosey. Nosey guarded by Mathis. Nosey looking inside. Opportunity was there, but it will go out of bounds. Tina Lyra right off her fingertips. So close to corralling that one in. Engelbert will check back in for Engelbert. Heather wearing number 25 and Cheyenne wearing number 4. Dirkson on the wing, guarded by Cooley. Top of the key to Medore. Medore looking back inside. Dirkson, post move, off the glass and in. Chase Dirkson working well in the paint. Mingus up by 20. Press still on for the Marauders. That's inbounded to Cooley, back to Laster. Laster now trying to dribble through the Marauder defense. Mestis right there with her. It is picked and stolen. Mestis driving inside. Post move, no good. Brock's second chance. That one will go in. 22-0. Laster inbounds it. Laster's now got it again, guarded tightly by Medore. She's got to pick it up. She'll take it past half court. We'll see what Marcos de Niza can do here. They swing it around. Nosey's got it on the wing. Nosey driving inside. Dribbling a lot of pressure. Engelbert's got it now at the top of the key, guarded tightly by Mathis. Mathis able to get a hand on it. It's tipped by Dirkson. Dirkson will head over to the scorer's table, and it'll be Marcos de Niza ball. I will say we're kind of in the danger zone being set up near the sideline, but that's the risk we're willing to take. 22-0 here with 1:14 to go. It'll be Laster inbounding. Going again for that touchdown pass, and it is out of bounds, and it will be Marauder ball. We've seen that a few times from Marcos de Niza, mostly on their press break. They'll line up in a row and then try to have somebody jet out past the half-court line. And Laster, we saw it early. It didn't work because Laster's pass just had a little bit too much muscle on it. But it's not a bad press break, especially when people aren't expecting it. And it worked to some extent for Marcos de Niza. That ball is corralled in by Cooley, and Mestis will go for the jump ball and pick Cooley right back up. So it will be Marauder ball. Mathis hanging out on the wing. You've got Mestis, Odell. Mathis in the corner. Spots up for two. No good. Rebounded by Brock, and we'll have a push. So it'll be a foul on Taylor Brock, who is now on her second foul in the first quarter. She ran into a lot of foul trouble against Coconino, and you can see right here Emma Hogard getting ready to check in for Taylor Brock. And when talking with Coach Ventura, that was one of the things they wanted to limit was their fouls. A lot of fouls in the game so far, especially Coconino, and even in this game, 7 fouls on the side of Mingus. Both teams are in the bonus. As you can see, Laster goes over to shoot the free throw, but it's one of the things Mingus has got to do is limit their fouls. Laster's 1-and-1 is no good. Rebounded by Mathis. Here comes the Marauders. She's got Mestis down low, but Mathis has got to dribble past the tight defense of Cooley. Swings it around to Dirkson. Dirkson looking for somebody inside. She's at the top of the key with it. She'll reset. She'll hand it off to Mathis. Mathis to Mestis. Mestis driving in. Floater is up and no good. Second chance. Odell off the glass and in. Rachel Odell gets 2, 24-0 with 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cooley trying to get past the defense. It is tipped and almost intercepted. Nosey's got it. She'll dribble through the defense. Nosey drives all the way in off the glass and in, and the foul. So the first 2 points, Jada Nosey able to drive to the hole, get a floater in off the backboard, and put Marcos de Niza on the scoreboard, 24-2.
Count the basket for Jada Nosey. Foul on number 20, Emma Hogarth. Jada Nosey to the line, shooting 1.
That one will go in. So she will get the and one and put some points on the board for Marcos de Niza, 24-3. As Maddie Mathis brings it up for Mingus. She'll get it past the Marauder logo. Swinging around to Dirksen. Dirksen in the corner to Odell. Odell back to Mathis. Mathis, that post game was working. She'll draw the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on number 23, Tina Lyra.
That'll be the second foul on number 23. That is Tina Lyra. Mathis knocks down the first free throw of her night. Second free throw is up, and that one's no good, but Dirksen able to corral it, and Mingus will reset. That is it. So after 1 quarter, Mingus 25, Marcos de Niza 3, and we head into quarter number 2 with a big lead for the Mingus Marauders. Again, do want to thank the law office of Shiloh K. Hogard for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. The law office of Shiloh K. Hogard represents clients who have been injured by car accidents, defective products, and dog attacks. Attorney Shiloh Hogard has helped people with legal matters in the Verde Valley for over 15 years. He's the Verde Valley's choice for personal injury cases. Again, that is the law office of Shiloh K. Hogard. Want to thank him very much and his law office for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. You know, kind of taking a look here at Marcos de Niza, their last 2 games have been tough. They lost 61-22 last week against Saguaro, which is a very tough team. In a game where they started out hot. They started out 8-0. They were beating Saguaro in the first quarter. Coach Ventura and I were talking about this, and a few days before that, they lost to Combs 52-10. It's been a tough season for Coach Brianna Golston in her first season, not record-wise, but just because of COVID. You know, a lot of teams are having to deal with, no JV programs due to COVID numbers, due to people being concerned about the virus, having parents be concerned about their kids' safety, about their own safety. But when speaking with Coach Golston, she seemed excited to take over the program. She graduated from Marcos de Niza in 2007. She's coached at many levels, college, high school, middle school, in New Mexico, Texas, obviously in Arizona as well. She was most recently a part of Queen Creek Castile High School, where she was a part of the girls basketball coaching staff. And now coming back to our alma mater, I asked her if she was excited about getting a chance to coach the team that she used to play for. And she was very excited. She did seem a little bit, you could tell she was a little upset because this is not the way that their season was supposed to go. They're obviously struggling with numbers due to COVID, which is unfortunate, but Coach Golston is excited about going forward with this program and what this team could do in 2021 to 2022, because this season has been a little tough, as I mentioned, 0-8 to start the year for Marcos de Niza. Nosey here in quarter number 2, almost getting it past Chase Dirksen, but unable to. Kobe Medor will look to check in. Heaven Claw has also made it onto the floor. Dirksen will get some rest here as we start quarter number 2. Mingus up 25-3. So for the Marauders, it is Rachel Odell, it is Emma Hogard, Maddie Mathis, Kobe Medor, and Heaven Claw for Mingus. Nosey's free throw is up and good. That'll be a 1-and-1. So she'll get to shoot one more. So Nosey knocked down the free throw, and she'll go to the line for the second one. Both teams in the bonus here, so any foul on the floor or in the air will result in a 1-and-1. Double bonus will get you 2 guaranteed free throws. That second one is up and good. Nosey doing it from the line. Hit the and one early. She's got all 5 of Marcos de Niza's points to kick off the second quarter. Claw will swing it over to Odell. Odell looking for somebody. She'll find Claw in the corner. Claw swings at the top of the key. Hogard, bounce pass over to Mathis. Mathis driving in, back to Hogard. Hogard wasn't looking, unfortunately, and it is picked and hit out of bounds by Mingus. Cooley guarded tightly by Mathis. Cooley will take it past half court. Driving inside, guarded tightly by Mathis. She'll tip it. Cooley will hang on to it. Back at the top of the key here to Nosey. Nosey trying to get that layup up, and she'll get that late foul, so she'll go to the line for the 1-and-1.
Jump ball, Mingus ball.
They're going to call it a jump ball, excuse me, so it'll be the Marauders basketball here. So what was almost a 1-and-1 has now just turned into essentially a turnover. Claw will get it past half court again, 7:17 left here in quarter number 2. Medore looking inside, she'll get it to the top of the key to Odell. Odell driving inside, looking for something in the jump shot range. She's not going to get that one. It'll be recovered by Marcos de Niza. Nosey gets it past the three-point line. Looking inside, swings it around. That's going to be number 24, that's Martinez. Basket is up, it will count. And Martinez will go to the line for one more.
Foul number 20, Emma Hogard.
25-7 here as we begin quarter number 2.
Savannah Martinez at the line, shooting 1.
That and one opportunity, no good. Medore met quickly by some Marcos de Niza players. Claw will go past half court. Claw looking for somebody. She'll kick it out to Medore. Medore looking inside to Hogard. Hogard back at the top of the key to Mathis. Mathis driving in, puts up a floater, no good. Second chance, there's Odell for the cleanup in the bucket. 27-7. Medore playing tightly against Nosey. Nosey gets to the top of the key to Cooley. Cooley guarded by Mathis. Cooley driving inside, puts up a floater herself, off the glass and in. 9:27. Claw goes past half court. She's got some space. Gets a screen from Hogard. Dishes it over to Medore. Hogard's going to put it up from 2 and almost get it in. She'll grab her own board and go to the line for one more. Or excuse me, go for 2. So Emma Hogard goes to the line. That'll be another foul on Tina Lyra. And looking to check in will be Leela Rivera on the side of Marcos de Niza as Emma Hogard knocks down a free throw to extend the lead to 28-9. Hogard 2 for 2. 29-9, Mingus gets back to a 20-point lead. Laster dribbles it off the leg, recovered there by Marcos de Niza. Laster gets it back, fighting for it. Claw able to draw the jump ball, but I believe the ball will remain in possession of Marcos de Niza, and yes, it will. Yasmin Mestis will check in for Heaven Claw, so a little bit of the first unit bleeding into the second. 29-9, 5 minutes and 56 left here. Laster looking to inbound. That one is intercepted by Kobe Medore. Here comes the Marauders. Medore looking to get past the defensive Cooley. She will. She'll get it over to Mathis. Mathis driving inside the wing. Hogard had it, and it's just a little too low out of her reach, so it'll go out of bounds. 5 minutes, 44 left here in quarter number 2. Mingus up 29-9. Laster inbounds the ball. That'll go to Garcia, Celi Garcia. She's guarded by Mestis. Garcia got to get it past half court. And she's almost there, and it's going to be a 5-second violation. Great defense from Yasmin Mestis to stay right there with Celi Garcia. So Celi Garcia will check out, and Heather Engelbert will check in. 29-9 here. Odell will inbound it to Mathis. Mathis met tightly by Engelbert, able to dribble through the defense. She'll put it up for a jump shot, no good. Tipped by Mestis, it'll go out of bounds. And yes, it will be Marcos de Niza ball. 5 minutes 25 here in quarter 2. Mingus up 29-9. Laster will inbound to Cooley. A little bit of a scuffle at the end. It is looking loose ball picked up by Mingus. Medor looking inside to Mestis. Mestis puts up the jumper and knocks it down. Yasmin Mestis, have yourself a night. 31-9. And that one is stolen. Rachel Odell, second chance point is in. Defense to offense for the Marauders. Engelbert's got it in the corner. Medor pokes it out.
Jaden Nosey checks in for the Padres.
And Nosey will check in for Cooley. Laster looking to take it past half court. She will. Nosey's got it at the top of the key, thinking long three. No good, and rebounded by Mestis. Medor goes inside. Odell looking for another two. She won't get it. And it is out of bounds. Evan Claw will check in for Maddie Mathis. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left here in quarter number 2. Mingus up 33-9. Mestis has got it. She's going to spot up for a long jump shot. No good. Odell's second chance. Too hard off the backboard. It'll be recovered. Here comes Engelbert. Engelbert trying to dribble past Claw. Claw able to pick it up. Everybody fighting for it. Medor had it. Engelbert falls on top, and it will be Marauder basketball. So not bad thinking by number 4, Cheyenne Engelbert, to jump onto that one. Medor in the corner. She's not going to shoot it. She'll bounce pass it over to Claw. Claw fakes the jump shot, steps back behind the line. Long three, no good. Not a bad look from Heaven Claw in the corner. Almost 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Number 22, Rachel
That'll be a foul on Rachel Odell. So again, Marcos de Niza will go to the line for the 1-and-1 as both teams are in the bonus. 10 fouls on the side of Mingus, 8 fouls on the side of Marcos de Niza. That first free throw is no good from Martinez. I talked about it in the pregame. Mingus has got to limit those fouls. Mariana Lopez looking to check in. Second free throw is up for Martinez, and that one's good. 10-33 goes our score as Emma Hogard checks out. And Marianne Lopez checks in. Claw will bounce pass it over to Mestis. Mestis back to the top of the key with Claw. Claw over to Odell. Odell over to Lopez. Lopez looking for somebody inside. She was trying to go right back to Odell, but it is intercepted, and here comes Marcos de Niza. And right back, Mestis is able to pick it up. Lopez over to Claw. Swings it around. Mestis tried to force it inside. Nosey able to get a hand on it, but Mingus will hang on to it. Lopez fakes the three, looking inside to Odell. Rachel Odell is blocked away. Laster with a big block. Engelbert's got it. It's going to be a jump ball, and it should be Marcos de Niza ball. So the possession arrow will flip to the Mingus Marauders as Cooley checks in for Engelbert. Nosey's got it. Nosey trying to dribble past that Marauder defense. Mingus recovers it. Lopez gets it to Medor. Here comes Kobe Medor. She's looking for something inside. Not going to get it that time or the second time. Lopez second chance off the backboard. Mestis has got the rebound. No foul call. Lopez able to hang on to it. Lopez in the corner. Dribbles away from defense. Puts up a jump shot. Puts it in. 35-10. And to call a hand check here on the side of Marcos de Niza, or excuse me, on the side of Mingus. So it'll be another foul for the Marauders. And another foul for Rachel Odell.
Laster to the line, shooting 2.
2 minutes and 49 left here in quarter number 2. one is up and good for number 14. That is Tamasha Laster. Taya Hoke looking to check in, and she will. She'll check in for Kobe Hoke. So we'll see Taya Hoke make her debut at the varsity level. Second free throw no good, rebounded by Mestis. Heaven Claw will take it past half court, 2 minutes and 43 left here. Mestis has got it on the wing. She'll get it back over to Claw. Claw back over to Mestis in the wing. Mestis trying to get past the defense, almost lost, and it will be recovered by Marcos de Niza. Engelbert gets it over to Martinez. Martinez will get the travel call. Mestis thought she had drawn another foul, but it'll be a turnover on the side of Marcos de Niza, and Claw and Odell will check out. Here comes Medor and another new face here for Mingus, Kiara Vaez. Number 23, Vaez swings it around to Mestis. Vaez gets it in the corner, looking for somebody inside, unable to get it into Kobe Medor. Here comes Nosy. Nosy inside to Martinez, and she'll hit it off the glass and put it in, 35-13. Vaez takes it past half court. Swings it around to Lopez. Lopez fakes the jump shot. She'll get it over to Mestis. Mestis on the wing, back over to Vaez. Vaez, top of the key to Lopez. Lopez driving in, floater, no good, no call as Mestis picks it up. Good block by Laster, and the defense, and the foul is called on Martinez on that second opportunity from Mestis. 1 minute and 48 left here in the second quarter. Mingus up 35-13. Yasmin Mestis going to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is no good for Mestis. Second free throw from Mestis is up and no good. It'll be rebounded by Laster. Here comes Marcos de Niza. Mestis meets Laster. She's dribbling it down the sideline. Forcing a pass inside to Cooley, and Cooley's able to recover. She'll spot up for a quick jump shot. It'll be rebounded by Mestis. Minute 30 to go here in the first half. Vaez gets it over to Mestis. Mestis driving in. Floater is up, and she'll get her own rebound off the backboard, and it'll go out of bounds. Nosy has got it going past half court. Guarded by Kobe Medor. Medor swings it around. Engelbert over to Cooley. Cooley looking for somebody inside. She had Martinez. She'll hang on to it and get it over to Engelbert. Engelbert will drive in. She's got some room around the lane. Unable to get that one. Second chance. Martinez is there to clean it up and put it in. Mingus still clinging on to that 20-point lead, 35-15 with under a minute to go. Vaez over to Mestis. Mestis over to Vaez in the corner. Back over to Mestis. Top of the key here to Lopez. Lopez swings it around to Vaez again. Vaez now on the wing. Top of the key to Lopez. Lopez spots up, long jumper, no good. Mestis fighting for the board down low. She'll hang on to it and save it. Lopez able to track it down. Mingus will reset. 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Medor tripped up a little bit, keeps her composure, able to get it off to Hoke. Vaez has got it now. She gets it over to Lopez. 20 seconds left here. Bounce pass over to Hoke. Hoke thinking long three. She thought correctly. She knocks it down. 38-15. Taya Hoke, welcome to the varsity squad. Cooley right there brings it past half court. Taya with a big block. Nosy with a second chance at the buzzer. No good. Taya Hoke with a big block to end the second quarter and our first half as they call the foul.
A reminder, this game is streaming.
They'll call a push on Kobe Medor, so Nosy will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Kobe Medor.
First one is no good. one more. Actually, it was in the act of shooting, so she'll get 2. So this will end our first half. And it will end with a successful free throw from Jada Nossi. And our score at the end of the first half, 38-16 Mingus on top of Marcos de Niza. Stay with us here for the halftime show. Get an opportunity to talk with Coach Craig Mai of the golf team here at Mingus Union High School. We're going to take a brief pause. We'll get you the scoring leaders at the halftime. We'll talk to Coach Mai, and we'll get you ready for the second half. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Welcome back here inside the Mingus Gymnasium on the campus of Mingus Union High School. Currently at halftime, it is those Mingus Marauders 38 and the Marcos de Niza Padres 16. Philip Katafmo joined by, I guess we should say former men's golf coach here at Mingus Union High School, Coach Craig Mai.
Thank you.
Coach Mai, welcome onto the show. You did finish out the season this year.
Yes.
How'd the guys do?
Not as well as we'd have liked, but I imagine much like the winter sports, we were just happy to be able to compete, to get out there and have some competition, get out and practice. Golf was one of the sports that you're able to socially distance pretty easily. So in that sense, it was a successful season that we were able to get out and have a lot of fun on the golf course.
I believe you did have a couple state qualifiers this year for the men's team, correct?
No, we did not. The girls had two.
That's what it was.
The girls had two that qualified for state. Unfortunately, our number one returner, Trayson Peters, he injured his ankle right before the season started. Last year he came within 3 strokes of qualifying for state, so I think that he would have qualified. It was nice he was able to get back for our final 2 matches.
Yes. And back in time for basketball season as well.
Exactly. Yes. Our other kind of returner that had a lot of experience, Carter Welly, he did a great job then as filling in as our number one. In the second half of the season, he played really consistent, solid golf. So that was nice to see him having a good end to his high school career.
Now, Coach, speaking of ends to careers, more specifically your coaching career right now, you've stepped away from the Marauder program as the golf coach. Do we have a replacement name? Do we have anybody who's going to be taking over the program?
That I do not know. I know that they have had a couple of interviews, so I'm hoping they can get somebody announced soon, because March comes around and it's time to start getting out there and doing some off-season stuff. So I imagine an announcement will be made here within the next month.
So, Coach, outside of golf, what are you going to do now that you're no longer coaching the program here at Mingus?
You're going to see me on the golf course, but it's going to be working on my own game. It's one nice thing is one of our couple of our young kids, sophomores that got a lot of experience this year, Jake Medor and Chris Velasquez. While I'm working on their game, my game, they're out there working on their game already. So that's nice to see them working in the off season already. So. Well,
Coach Mai, we've had you on before on the program, and thank you very much for coming on this time. I know we'll see you for the rest of basketball season, but enjoy retirement. It's well deserved.
I appreciate that. I'm smiling all the time, and I'm enjoying it.
Well, good. We're happy to have you here on the halftime show. You got to be pretty happy right now. Mingus is winning 38-16.
Yeah, they're playing really well. As Diane and I talked about, we just need to stay out of foul trouble. And we got a little of that first half. Hopefully they can get that taken care of. And I like where we're at right now.
Yeah, Mingus definitely in a good position right now to get their first victory in 2021.
Yes.
But again, want to say thank you and a very best of luck moving forward for Coach Craig Mai, the former Mingus boys golf coach here.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Of course, Coach. Thank you very much for coming on.
Welcome.
We're going to stick right here for the rest of our halftime shows. We send Coach Mai away physically this time, but great start for the Marauders so far in the first half. They started out extremely hot to begin the game, dropping about 20 points before Marcos de Niza was able to get 2 up on the board. And as I mentioned, Mingus looking for their first win in 2021, and Marcos de Niza as well. The one thing that Mingus, if anything, needs to be stressed right now, it's stop being so aggressive. Turnovers are going to happen. Unfortunately, with the numbers in Marcos de Niza, the ball handling has not been that great, so turnovers are going to happen. But we're running into a lot of foul trouble right now with the Mingus Marauders, and that is just too much aggression defensively, reaching in, pushing. It's hurting Mingus in a game where they should be not doing that. It's tough for Marcos de Niza. I know their numbers are hurting right now. I know the program's kind of taking a step back this season due to the COVID numbers, and it is tough to come in on the road or at home and compete at a high level when you've got a very big disadvantage. But I honestly think Marcos has been able to find a few points once they get it past half court. They've had a couple great performances so far. Our stat leaders at the half right now, Jada Nossi, is really doing quite well for this team, getting to the basket, drawing to the foul, going to the foul line. You've got Savannah Martinez, who has found some points inside the post. She's got 7 so far. Nosi's got 6. Sakai Cooley, who has also been handling the point every now and then. She's been able to get this team over the line. She's got 2 points. Tamasha Laster has got 1. And I know the scoreboard shows one way, but like I said, Marcos right now is playing as best as they can against Mingus Union. They're drawing fouls. They're making Mingus commit fouls. They're being as aggressive as they can offensively. We saw their press break work 1 or 2 times, and as I mentioned, it's tough when you play against a team like Marcos de Niza. Like I said, I spoke with Coach Golston. They're in a rebuild right now. They're trying to keep their numbers. They're just playing their best basketball right now, and I think honestly, although the score may not reflect it, Marcos de Niza is playing pretty well. They're limiting their turnovers when they can. They're trying to stay out of foul trouble when they can. They're drawing Mingus 2 fouls. They're hitting the free throws. They're hitting the shots at the free throw line. And like I mentioned, it's a shame that this isn't a full season because I'd love to see what Marcos de Niza's full power is next year when Coach Golston gets a full roster and a JV program to sort of continue to build as Marcos de Niza looks to get back to where they were in 2013. And they're in good hands with Coach Golston, and I'm excited to see what happens with the rest of this game because just because it's 38-16 right now does not mean it is going to be 38-16 at the end of this game. Coach Golston is going to make her adjustments. She's going to try to slow down this Marauder offense, try to commit turnovers on their side, take advantage of the really kind of quick hands of Mingus Union and try to draw Mingus into foul trouble and get players like Taylor Brock, Chase Dirksen into foul trouble, Kobe Medori, Yasmin Mestis, and just keep pushing it on the side of Marcos de Niza. For Mingus, it has to be limiting foul trouble. Right now, Mingus is in a good position to walk away with a solid victory. Again, just because it's 38-16 now does not mean that that's going to be the score in the second half. There's still a whole lot of basketball to be played, but if we're taking what we saw in the first half and thinking about the second half, Mingus is in a good position right now. They have to stick with their game plan. Limit your foul troubles, limit your turnovers, and just score points when you're given the opportunity. Mingus is playing well, minus the foul trouble, obviously, minus the turnover issues. But for right now, Mingus is in a good position to earn their first victory in 2021 against these Marcos de Niza Padres. But there's still a lot of basketball to be played. I want to make that very clear. There is still a lot of basketball to be played, and the score right now means absolutely nothing in the next 16 or so minutes, or probably the next hour if you really want to go with timeouts and stuff like that. So we're in for some fun basketball here in the second half. The Mingus Marauders currently lead 38-16. For the Marauders, their scoring leaders, 9 points from Yasmin Mestis, 7 points from Chase Dirksen, 3 from Taya Hoke, 2 from Mariana Lopez and Emma Hogard, 4 from Rachel Odell, 1 from Kobe Medor, and 9 from Taylor Brock. The problem is, Taylor Brock's got to stay out of foul trouble, and hopefully Mingus can continue to execute their offense well and take advantage when Marcos de Niza gives them the opportunities. But again, we do want to thank the law office of Shiloh K. Hogard for sponsoring tonight's basketball game. The law office of Shiloh K. Hogard has helped people with legal matters in the Verde Valley for over 15 years, representing clients who have been injured by car accidents, defective products, and dog attacks. The law office Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard is the Verde Valley's choice for personal injury cases and is a proud sponsor of Mingus Marauder Sports. I want to thank again the Law Office of Shiloh K. Hogard for making this broadcast possible, and hopefully Mingus can limit their issues from the first half, more specifically their foul trouble issues, and turn it into a victory. For Marcos de Niza, as I mentioned, get Mingus in foul trouble. Get Mingus in foul trouble, hit your free throws from the line, try to limit your turnovers, and Marcos de Niza could walk away with a big comeback victory. But for right now, Mingus is up 38-16 as we get ready for third quarter action right here on Verde Valley TV. Mingus Marauders will look to Lee Williams on Tuesday. That is tomorrow. They'll be on the road to take on Lee Williams, and they'll be back home here against Bradshaw Mountain. Whereas Marcos de Niza, their next game will be on Tuesday against Seton Catholic. (38-16) here to start the third quarter. For the Mingus Marauders, it's Kobe Medor, Mariana Lopez, Yasmin Mestis, Taylor Brock, and Chase Dirksen. As Lopez thinks about a corner jump shot, she's not able to get that one. It'll be last touched by Marcos de Niza, and here comes Mingus. For Marcos de Niza, it'll be number 4, that is Cheyenne Engelbert. And we got Cooley, Laster, Martinez, and Nosi on the side for Marcos de Niza. Brock's got it in the corner. She'll get it over to Lopez. Lopez at the top of the key to Kobe Medor. Medor bounce pass over to Mestis. Mestis over to Medor. Medor looking inside. Gets it to Chase Dirksen. Dirksen unable to get that one. Brock with the second chance bucket off the glass and in for Taylor Brock. And Mingus gets the scoring going early. 40-16, our score. Long three, no good from Engelbert. Mingus got to recover here. Mestis has got it. Not a bad look for Marcos de Niza. Lopez takes it past half court. Gets it over to Medor. Medor over to Lopez. Lopez, she's going to think another corner three. This time it's good. Mariana Lopez knocks down a corner three. Mingus up 43-16. Nosi guarded tightly by Lopez. And that is intercepted by Dirksen. Dirksen driving, off the glass, no good. Second chance here. Dirksen puts it up again, no foul call, tipped around, continue to be tipped. Lopez trying to find it, she'll get it, they'll call a foul. It'll be a push on, I believe, Marcos. It will be. Oh no, it'll be foul on Brock. That one will be inbounded by Nosi. Nosi able to hang on to it. It'll be dribbled off her leg, and it'll be Mingus ball. 43-16 here with 6 minutes and 36 seconds left. Medor over to Dirksen. Dirksen back to Medor. Swings around to Lopez. Lopez in the corner. Mestis long three. No good. Rebounded. Dirksen trying to fight for something inside. It'll be a jump ball. Good job by Laster to prevent the jump shot. And it will be Marcos de Niza ball. So good defensive stop for Marcos de Niza to draw the jump ball and get possession. Nosy gets the bounce pass over to Laster. Laster looking for somebody. She'll dribble past Mestis. And Yasmin Mestis with the quick hands. Tips that one out of bounds. Marcos de Niza will hang on to it. Engelbert has it and dribbles it off her leg. It'll be a turnover. Lopez was there for the interception steal, but just kind of let it go past her in Engelbert's hands. As now Medor will inbound it to Lopez. 6 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Get it over to Medor. Medor back over to Lopez. Lopez, another corner jump shot. No good that time. Mestis will grab the board. She'll get it back up to Lopez. Lopez swings it around. Medor fakes the jump shot, looking inside to Brock, unable to get it. Quick hands from Nosy. It'll be an interception and a turnover for the Marauders. Here comes Marcos de Niza. Nosy's got it at the top of the key. Swings it around to Cooley. Cooley looking inside. It's stolen. Dirksen with the bounce pass over to Lopez. Lopez gets it past the half-court line. Gets it over to Medor. Medor, top of the key to Dirksen. Dirksen swings it around. Corner jump shot is no good from from Estes, and it'll be recovered. Brock now with the second chance. Back over to Lopez. Here comes Mingus, top of the key. Dirksen, jump shot is no good. Cooley able to get it off to Martinez. Martinez, who is leading the team in points right now with 7, will not get the call. Or excuse me, will go to the line on the floor. Rachel Odell will check in. It'll be another foul on Taylor Brock. She's got 4. So again, foul trouble for Mingus lingers into the second half as Taylor Brock's got to check out. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. That'll be inbounded. Martinez will go to the line to shoot 2, drawing the foul. This is how Marcos de Niza gets back in the game. Like I mentioned, get your stops defensively, force Mingus into foul trouble, and hit your free throws. That forces Mingus to switch into their second unit. As Martinez unable to get that one. And they could start chipping away at this lead. There's still a lot of time left. 4 minutes and 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. That second free throw is good, though. 17-43. Mestis over to Medor. Medor swings it around to Odell at the top of the key. She'll get it over to Mestis in the corner. Back to Medor. Medor's going to spot up for a corner 3. No good. It'll be recovered. Engelbert's got it. Guarded by Lopez. Back over to Nosey. Bounce pass over to Laster. Back to Nosey. Nosey trying to dribble past Dirksen. She barely gets it off to Laster. Laster now at the top of the key, guarded by Mestis. She'll swing it over to Nosey. Nosey driving in. Puts it up. Off the glass, no good. Fighting for the board is Odell, and she'll get it, and she'll get it off to Dirksen. Lopez over to Medor. Medor top of the key to Dirksen. Dirksen driving in, loses it, and it is picked up. Lopez, corner 3, no good. Mestis is going to hustle for it, and she won't chase it down in time. It'll be Padres' ball. Nosey picks it up, guarded by Dirksen. Laster able to get the pass inside, and it will go out of bounds. It'll be last touched by the Marauders. So Nosey gets it off to Laster, and Laster dribbles it to the lane, and it's poked down, and it will go out of bounds. So Marcos de Niza will start underneath the basket. Maddie Mathis will check in for Kobe Medor. 3 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. It'll be an inbound, blocked away from Chase Dirksen, and it'll go out of bounds. So the Marauders will hang on to it. Cooley will check in for Laster. Lopez takes it past half court. 3 minutes and 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mestis is going to think 3, and she can't hit that one. Rebounded by Cooley. It'll be another jump ball, and it will be Marauder ball. Dirksen will inbound. She's got Mathis wide open. Mathis is going to spot up for a jump shot. No good. Tipped around, rebounded. Lopez, second chance, no good. Here's Dirksen this time, hits the floater. Second chance opportunity for Chase Dirksen is good. Cooley hustling on the fast break, letting to put it up. She'll draw the foul against Mathis. Mingus now with 4 fouls in the third quarter. And it'll be a foul on Maddie Mathis. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cooley goes to the line to shoot 2. Her first one is no good. Her second free throw is no good. Tipped around and almost recovered by the Marauders, but it will go out of bounds. Dirksen will inbound to Lopez. 45-17 with 3:17 to go. Lopez bounce passes it over to Mador. And Engelbert will draw the foul.
Foul number 4, Cheyenne Engelbert.
Jade Bach will check in. Mariana Lopez will check out. Mathis, bounce pass to Dirksen. Dirksen thinking three. She swings it around to Mestis. Mestis inside to Mathis, almost loses it. Mathis able to hang on to it. She'll spot up for the jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Nossi. Nossi gets it past half court. Looking inside. She's got Engelbert. Top of the key now to Nossi. Nossi swings it around. Driving inside. Martinez. Floater is up and no good. She will draw the foul. That'll be a foul on Odell, and Odell now in foul trouble with 4.
Martinez to the line, shooting 2.
Martinez knocks that one down. A lot of substitutions on the side of Marcos de Niza. Second free throw on the way, and that one's good. 2 for 2 from Savannah Martinez. Brings our score to 45-19. Bach gets the bounce pass over to Dirksen. They'll swing it around. Mestis thinking 3. She won't get that one. Rebounded by Bach. Bach tries to force it up, unable to get the bucket or the foul call. So here comes Marcos de Niza. Mathis able to grab it. It will be Marcos de Niza ball, but good defense from Addie Mathis to slow down the transition of Marcos de Niza. This is the first time these two programs have played each other in a very long time, at least as far as AZ Preps 365 goes. This team has not played each other since 2013. Well, that's as far as the website goes, but this is the first time these two teams have ever seen each other. The first time Coach Golston on the side of Marcos de Niza has played against Coach Ventura. And we'll see if it sticks. Obviously, Marcos de Niza has played against other 4A Grand Canyon region opponents. They played Bradshaw for about 4 years in a row. But this is their first time traveling to Cottonwood to take on these Mingus Marauders. And with 1:57 to go, Mingus is up 45-19. Dirksen will inbound. It'll be tipped out of bounds, so Mingus will hang on to it. Dirksen inbounds the top of the key to Mathis. Mathis driving in, looking inside. She'll get it to Mestis in the corner. Yasmin Mestis can't knock that one down. Here comes Marcos de Niza on a fast break. Trying to get the pass off. It is intercepted by Mathis. Mathis now at the top of the key, looking inside. It is stolen. Here comes Marcos de Niza. Laster able to hang on to it. She throws it across court. She's able to connect with number 15, that is Celi Garcia, and Garcia able to keep possession on the side of Marcos de Niza here as Kobe Mador checks in for Maddie Mathis. Laster looking inbound here. Minute 23 in the third quarter. 45-19 our score. Laster. It is intercepted by Dirksen. Here come the Marauders on a 3-on-1. Dirksen all alone puts it up off the glass and can't hit the wide open layup. And it will go out of bounds. Sometimes it is those easy ones that are the toughest to hit. And unfortunately, Dirksen, who is usually lights out, just misses one. You know, nobody is impervious to mistakes. Mathis will check in and Mestis will check out. I'm going to tell you, if Dirksen gets another opportunity down low like that, she ain't missing it. Mathis in the wing. Swings it around to Medor. Medor looking for something inside. She'll kick it out. Dirksen fakes the three. Driving inside, poked out. Bach has got it. Bach now on the wing. She'll get it over to Medor. Medor bounce pass over to Dirksen. Dirksen's thinking three to make up for that layup. No good. Rebounded by Hogard. Emma Hogard's got a board. And Marcos de Niza able to hang on to it. Selly Garcia looking for somebody. It is tipped and almost picked off by Maddie Mathis. Quick hands from the junior. Engelbert, Nosey, and Cooley will check in for Marcos de Niza. (45-19) here with 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Timeout from Coach Golston on the side of Marcos de Niza. Again, we do want to thank the law office of Shiloh K. Hogard for sponsoring tonight's basketball game. The law office of Shiloh K. Hogard is the Verde Valley's choice for personal injury cases, representing clients who have been injured by car accidents, defective products, and dog attacks. The law office of Shiloh K. Hogard has helped people with legal matters in the Verde Valley for over 15 years and is a proud sponsor of Marauder basketball and Marauder sports. Well, the Marauders have a lot to jump around about. 45-19 our score here with 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Coach Mai liked that one. It's a little tough when you're in an empty gymnasium. Basically everybody can hear what you're saying. House of Pain. Marauders playing well though here in the third quarter, limiting their fouls. They were almost to 10 around this time in the second quarter. But here in the third, some early mistakes, but here they're starting to limit those mistakes and turn their defense into offense here in the second half. Nosey's got it, or Martinez has got it down low and drills it out of bounds, but it is last touched by the Marauders. (45-19) here. Marco will inbound. Martinez almost got that one in, rebounded by Dirksen. Martinez has been great around the basket. Most of her points coming from inside, and I think only a couple have come from the free throw line, but she's been doing it for Marcos de Niza. Mathis now in the corner, driving in, fakes the jump shot, looking inside to Dirksen. Dirksen, high off the glass, is no good, tipped around and recovered. Here comes Nosey, guarded tightly by Bach. Bach, double team on with Martinez or Mathis, and Martinez has got it. Engelbert's going to put the jump shot up. No good. Bach has got it. And that'll do it here in the third quarter. Mingus carries their lead into the fourth. 45-19. We've got a fresh 8 on the clock as Mingus looks to close in on their first win here in 2021. So as I mentioned, the Marauders will head on the road on Tuesday to take on Lee Williams, another 4A Grand Canyon opponent. Then they will be back home here on Thursday to take on the Bradshaw Mountain Bears. And again, that'll be on Thursday right here on Verde Valley TV. As if this game's going the way it goes, Mingus will look for their second win on the season. As for Marcos de Niza, they've got a tough opponent in Seton Catholic on the road tomorrow. So best of luck and safe travels to Marcos de Niza and Coach Golston. (45-19) here as we get the fourth quarter kicked off. It'll be the starting five of Brock, Medor, Dirksen, Lopez, and Mestis for the Marauders. Laster, Cooley, Nosey, Martinez, and Engelbert for the Marcos de Niza Padres. Nosey trying to drive inside. It is intercepted. Here's Dirksen again. Fast break. Dirksen driving in for the layup. Yep, as I said, if she gets another opportunity, she'll knock it down. That left-hand layup is up and good. That is tipped and almost recovered by Kobe Medor. 47-19 here, 7:41 to go in the fourth. Marcos de Niza will hang on to possession as Laster will inbound. So great layup from Chase Dirksen, as I mentioned. She gets another opportunity, she ain't gonna miss that one. And she proved it right there. talented inside near the post. And same thing with Taylor Brock. And of course, Dirksen graduating after this year, but they'll keep Taylor Brock, who will go into her junior year as she is a sophomore this season. Mestis unable to keep that one in bounds. It'll be a turnover for the Marauders. So Coach Ventura's got a lot to be excited about going into next season. But for the rest of this season, Mingus is looking at their first win tonight and look to do it again against Lee Williams and hopefully get win number 3 against Bradshaw on Thursday, but they'll be, as I mentioned, on the road on Tuesday. Nosey looking for somebody. She'll find Engelbert on the wing. Back to Nosey. Nosey driving in, kicks it out. Here's Laster. Top the key again here. Nosey dribble drive looking inside, and she will draw the foul. It'll be a blocking foul on Mingus. So, third foul for Chase Dirksen here in the fourth quarter. 7 minutes and 16. Now Marcos de Niza is in the bonus, and what a great offensive possession there for Marcos de Niza, finding Martinez for another easy layup inside. 47-21 here. Lopez to Medor. Medor swings it around. Dirksen to Mestis. Mestis fakes the shot. She's going to spot up. Floater is up, no good. Rebounded by Nosey. Nosey gets it over to Laster. Laster guarded tightly by Mestis. Laster gets it off to Nosey, and now Marcos de Niza will reset. Nosey with the bounce pass over to Engelbert. Engelbert, long three, no good. Second chance here. Cooley, no good. Engelbert's got it again. Gets her own rebound. Now here's Laster. Engelbert. She's got Nosey. Or excuse me, Martinez. Martinez will drive in, looking to draw the foul. She won't get it. Brock able to get the deflection and the recovery. She'll drive in, looking for some fast break points. She'll get the foul, no bucket, but she will go to the line for 2.
Foul number 33, Jada Nosey. Taylor Brock's behind, shooting 2.
First free throw is up and good for Taylor Brock here in the fourth quarter. 48-21 here with 6:16 left in the fourth. That one is recovered by Medor. Medor off the backboard and in. Kobe Medor, second chance points. Extends Mingus's lead, and that will be a foul. It will result in a 1-and-1. Mingus is in the, or Marcos de Niza is in the bonus. So any foul on the floor or in the air will result in a 1-and-1. 6 minutes and 8 seconds left as Cheyenne Engelbert will go to the line. So Engelbert looking to cut it into the deficit a little bit. She will do just that. Engelbert will get one more. Engelbert's second free throw is no good and will go out of bounds. So Mingus will inbound. (50-22) our score here in the fourth quarter. 6 minutes to go. Mestis fakes the jump shot, drives in, puts that one up, no good. Rebounded by Medor. Medor has Lopez at the top of the key, and she'll find her. Back to Medor. Medor, corner three, no good. Mestis will grab the rebound. Mestis looking for someone. She'll find Medor again on the outside. Medor driving inside and travels. So Engelbert will check in for Laster. Cooley will inbound it to Nosey. Nosey trying to dribble past the defense. Cooley able to pick it up. Cooley driving inside. And that one is stolen by Taylor Brock. Brock will take it past half court, and we will see a carry. So a full unit change for the Marauders. We've got Emma Hogard, Heaven Claw, Rachel Odell, Jade Bach, and Maddie Mathis checking in for the Marauders starting 5. And with 5 minutes and 28 seconds left here, Mingus leads 50-22. And Marcos de Niza will inbound. Cooley will throw it in. Nosey takes it past half court, looking for somebody inside. She swings it around. Engelbert, long 3, almost got it that time. And it'll be a rebound here by Mathis. 5 minutes 15 here. Mathis takes it past half court, got it tightly by Engelbert. Swings it around, Bach, corner 3, spots up, no good. Recovered, Engelbert on the fast break. Brock able to poke it away, and Jade Bach able to get the steal. Bach looking for somebody. She'll get it off to Mathis. Mathis looking inside to Hogard. Hogard able to corral that one in. Mathis now swings it around. Bach, second chance at that 3-pointer, no good. Cooley gets it past half court. Cooley driving inside, guarded by Mathis. Gets it to Engelbert. Engelbert jump shot, no good. Claw able to grab the rebound, and we'll have a foul. That'll be a foul on Engelbert. That is her second on the night. 4 minutes, 27 left here in the fourth quarter. Claw gets it over to Bach. Bach not going to shoot the jumper this time, looking inside to Hogard. It is tipped and stolen. Here comes Martinez. Martinez gets it off to Nosey. Nosey drive into the hoop. Dribbling past the defense, puts that one up, gets her own rebound almost, but it's tipped out of bounds. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Claw will move it past half court. It's a bounce pass over to Mathis. Mathis swings it around. Here's Bach. She's going to try another 3. Knocks that one down. Jade Bach knocking down a 3. 53-22, or it was a long 2, excuse me. 52-22. Engelbert driving inside. Spots up for the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Mathis. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mathis looking inside. She had Odell, but it hit off her hand. So not a bad look for the Marauders. Some subs here on the side of Marcos de Niza. Garcia, Laster, Lyra, who we've not seen since the first half, and Rivera will check in. Three minutes to go here. Mingus up by 30. 52-22. Here comes Martinez. She's been great for Marcos de Niza tonight. She puts up a floater. Unable to get that one. It is recovered by Marcos de Niza. That's Rivera with it. Rivera, top of the key. Laster long 2, no good. That one is recovered. Marauders will slow it down a little bit. Claw will push it up court. Claw with the bounce pass. Back to Claw. Claw's going to spot up for 3. Oh, almost knocked that one down. She'll grab her own rebound. Claw puts up the second chance floater, no good, and it'll go out of bounds. Should be Mingus ball, and it will be. Evan Claw, who I believe is one of the shortest people on the floor right now, able to grab a board. Got her at the top of the key. They'll find her. Claw will swing it around. Mathis driving in. Mathis puts it up. She'll draw the foul. That's what you want to do, be aggressive to the hoop. Mathis able to go to the line. She'll shoot 2. About 1:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. And again, Mingus will shift focus tomorrow as they head on the road to Kingman to take on Lee Williams. And they'll be back home against Bradshaw Mountain on Thursday. And you can catch that game right here on Verde Valley TV. Mathis' free throw is up. Bounces around the rim and goes in. Extends the lead 53-22. Second one is no good, tipped around. We'll see who recovers it. And it will be Bach. And they'll call travel. About a minute to go here as the Marauders earn their first win on the season. And they'll look to continue that momentum tomorrow as they take on Lee Williams. And as for Marcos de Niza, they'll look for victory number 1 against Seton Catholic. Garcia unfortunately dribbles that one out of bounds. Claw will slow things down as we reach the final 40 seconds of our fourth quarter. Mathis has got it on the wing. Back to Claw. Claw's gonna think 3 and almost get it. Hogard second chance. No good. That'll be a good rebound by Martinez. 28 seconds left here in the fourth. Laster to Martinez. Martinez, jump ball. And it is pointing towards the Marauders, so they should get the final position here in this game. So a good win for Coach Ventura and these Mingus Marauders getting their first victory on the season. And as I mentioned, they'll look to do it tomorrow against Lee Williams, and then they'll be back here as Bach launches a 3. Unable to get that one. Hogard fighting for the board. And second chance, good block down low from number 23, that is Lyra. But a good win for Coach Ventura in this program as Bach puts up another 3 at the buzzer, hits off the side of the backboard. That should about do it. Mingus walks away with a victory, their first of 2021. And will look to carry the momentum into their game tomorrow against Lee Williams. As for Marcos de Niza, well, they'll be on the road to take on Seton Catholic. So we do wish safe travels back to the Tempe area, and then safe travels to Seton Catholic tomorrow for Marcos de Niza and Coach Golston and this squad. We're gonna grab the stat leaders. Stay with us. Our halftime post-game show will continue just in a few minutes. Want to welcome you back here inside the gymnasium as the Marauders walk away with a big victory tonight, 53-22. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you here on Verde Valley TV. The monkey is off the back of Coach Ventura. He earns his first victory on the season here in 2021, and the Marauders will look to continue that momentum into tomorrow's game against Lee Williams. And then, as I mentioned, they'll be back here on Thursday to take on the Bradshaw Mountain Bears. As for Marcos de Niza, well, it's a tough loss as they'll focus their attention on Seton Catholic. They're looking for their first victory as well. As for the Marauders, their stat leaders, 9 points for Yasmin Mestis, 2 points for Jade Bach, a long jumper for Jade Bach, 11 points for Chase Dirksen, 3 for Taya Hoke, 5 for Mariana Lopez, 2 for Emma Hogard, 4 for Rachel Odell. She played great off the bench. Kobe Medor as well, 1 point, 12 points for Taylor Brock, and 2 for Maddie Mathis. So a good win for Coach Ventura and these Mingus Marauders, as I mentioned, tomorrow they will focus their attention on the Lee Williams Volunteers in Kingman, and hopefully will walk away with another victory on the season before they head back here to take on the Bradshaw Mountain Bears. For everybody here at Yavapai Broadcasting, for our cameraman, John Stape, for our producer, Ryan Nichols, I'm Philip Catafamo, wishing you a great rest of your night. We'll see you Thursday.